Hello, 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 hello. I believe it's working, but I have been remiss in my streaming duties as of late, so I can never be sure if the stream still works as advertised. I think it is, so I'll just kick it off. Hey, Exiles, welcome in. If you're in the live chat right now, or if you're watching the VOD, thank you so much. It has been a wild week or so in the Path of Exile 2 community, and I know that's silly because obviously we will not be having an actual patch until May 29th. However, Grinding Your Games are tiding us over with a bunch of teasers for the big reveal that happens in exactly 1 week from today, which of course I will be live streaming GGG Live on May 7th. Gonna be a blast, and this is going to be a very chunky patch, and I want to start off the stream just saying, all of you called me, okay, not all of you, many of you, at least a couple dozen of you said I was cooked, crazy, obviously way too sick to be making a video with the one that I posted over the weekend in which I said, guys, this is Expedition. The first teaser was for Endgame, the second was for Expedition, the next is going to be for Delirium. And they're just going to bang out all the teasers because of that breach leak, right? Because I think they're massively expanding all of the existing endgame systems. And today, what do we get? We get a teaser that is definitely Delirium and Wisps, perhaps, with a smattering of an NPC from the interludes. So pretty crazy. We have a lot to talk about. We're going to go over all the teasers in today's live stream. We might talk a little bit about Diablo 4. I have been playing that. What else? Life in general, just talk about life. That's always fun. I have coffee because it's very late here and I am tired. So I will be sipping coffee. Oh, this won't help with the accusations. Oh my goodness. I have a bride cup. Do we have any men in the chat who care whether or not they're sipping from a bride cup or not? Or from a Mrs. Right cup, because I really don't. I just grab whatever cup is nearest to me, and then I drink from it. By the way, if you are watching the VOD, or if you're in the live chat, leaving a comment helps a lot. Liking the VOD also helps, because I leave it up as a video afterward. Helps spread it in the algorithm, and people like to listen to the yap. Sometimes they don't know they want to listen to the yap until the yap appears on their home screen. Also, by the way, guys, I banged out a full-fledged lore video last night, edited it, scripted it, everything. It's amazing, and I'm going to post it tomorrow. I was going to post it today, but then I thought, they're going to do a teaser today. So I decided, hey, let's pause. Let's not post it. It's going to get drowned out. So I made the right decision. But I am pumped. It's no news, no flamboyance. It's just pure wonderful lore. Going back to the origins of my channel, I watched a Gavrin video yesterday and it inspired me, and I sat down in just a single sitting and wrote the whole script, edited it quite a bit, and recorded it, and it's ready to go. Oh my goodness, we got people in the live chat. Sorry guys, I was just yapping. What's going on, SKD? Hey, Nismo. Hey, David Schwab. You joined just at the right second. Hey, NPC Casual. What's up? Have I seen the latest teaser? I still think Shadow is in the menu, but mostly hoping for martial artists. You want me to be real, guys? Want me to be? I'm going to be mega real with all of you. I think the teasers are only teasing content. I don't think they're actually hinting toward classes, but content creators, players, just everybody really wants a class, so we're seeing stuff in these teasers that I don't think Grinding Your Games necessarily, maybe they want to inspire speculation, but I don't think they're hinting at anything concrete yet. So the NPC guys and the yeah, it's oh, come on. Is his name Shaman Maddox? Elder Maddox, right? The NPC is the guy in the interlude, so does interlude go core? No, I think that he's related to the League mechanic. I think that a lot of the existing League mechanics, you know what they're missing, guys? They're missing people tied to them. You know, we have the Val NPCs that kind of talk about Breach or they talk about Ritual. I don't even know their names. Is it Zelina and Tell something? I don't even know. You're missing the NPC, the character that goes with the League mechanic. I think that is such a fundamental part in Path of Exile 1 that's just great about that game. Basically all of your good League mechanics have non-player characters tied to them. When you think of Bestiary, do you actually think of Bestiary or do you think of Einhar being raucous and helping you chase the beasts? When you think of Incursion, do you think of just Incursion or Elva? And Elva having little quips, her popping up and saying, just in time, just in time, just... That's missing in Path of Exile 2. The best we have, literally, is... Delwyn? Delwyn? And Delwyn's a joke. Wisps are a joke. So I think that could be a possibility. Interlude is core already. Well, it's not fully core yet. Thanks for the follow, Big Luna. Please don't say you will break it down frame by frame. I mean, I won't break it down frame by frame, but we're going to talk about the trailer. Coffee when it's late. Yeah, Bridge Cup. 348. I know. So gay, guys. So gay. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. I will probably watch till we get teasers. Going to ignore teasers until 0.5 comes, so don't get mad if the teaser drastically different than the real deal. I think the teasers are pretty explicit about what they're teasing, honestly. I mean, I laid it all out. I went to Reddit today for a little bit, and I see all these guys on Reddit being like, oh my goodness, guys, do you think that the core leagues could be getting revamped? And it's like all being upvoted. I'm like, I laid this out mostly because Jonathan Mark said that's how it was going to go. Hey, Valatus, what's happening, man? You don't think we're getting a class either, Bradders? Yeah, it would be sad if we don't get a class, but I do think that that is a good possibility. I'd say it's, and this isn't the, you know, we either get one or we don't joke, but I'd say it's like 50-50, really. My brother's prediction will become true. Which prediction of my brother's? Because my brother had a lot of cracked predictions. Cracked in a bad way. Today's teaser was Delirium or Wisps or Ritual or all of them. We'll look at it today. I'm just giving everybody a little bit. I'm giving viewers a chance to flood in because I don't do like the oh, let's stall for 5. Let's not stall. Let's just have a screen for 5 minutes. Hey, Kaltarak, what's going on, man? Handsome. Yep. My hair is not wet. So I don't look like Blazeworks TV. Would I look like Blazeworks TV if I comb my hair back when it's wet, or would he look like me? I mean, technically, I was around before him. 2 years, Omega Cybers. What's happening, dude? That's crazy. Thank you for the support over these 2 years, dude. Who cares? The fundamental part is clearing screens. Oh, unruly evil. Oh. I'm afraid that you just might be right. I don't know. A lot of people want me to keep carrying the sword, the meaningful combat sword, but, you know, it might have died with PoE too. It might have died. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited. I'm excited. Break it down frame by frame. After 6 months, I think it's fair to say we should get a class, weapon, endgame, and Act 5. My brothers actually convinced me of Act 5. I think we're going to get Act 5 because they've said, I mean, the thing is, grinding your games, they've changed their minds with a lot of things, right? They've said one thing and shifted it to something else all throughout Path of Exile 2's development and live service aspect. They've said multiple times in the past they want to test Act 5 before launching into full release, and I am 99% certain full release hits in 2026 in December after ExileCon. So maybe we do get Act 5. I think we're going to get 2 teasers, a teaser every 2 or 3 days leading up until the reveal in 1 week. So that's what? 3 more teasers? That leaves room for, we have Endgame, we have Expedition, we have Delirium, then we've had Breach, we would get Ritual. What's the other one, guys? Now that's okay, and then we would get the League, And then we could get maybe Act 5 or a class. Or we will just be surprised. They've done that before. They've shadow dropped 5, not shadow dropped, but they dropped 5 acts in Path of Exile 1 without a single hint that they were dropping 5 acts. So we could get to the day after being teased all this content and they just reveal all this on the live stream. Remember, it's 1 week from today, guys, and I will be live streaming it. I will be doing hype stream. I will be reading over the patch notes or reacting. We might get some people on for an immediate podcast if people are up for it. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, they changed their cover page. They also changed it here on their YouTube channel. Here, see, they have a new cover page. It's just the columns, probably Ancients columns. Right, can we get to potatoes, please? What exactly are we waiting for? Let's jump into it. I usually wait about 10 minutes before I get going, and we have been live for 11, so I'm behind. Oh, thanks, Omega. Cast on comment is the unhinged that Try needs in his life. Yeah, my brother's pretty wild, guys. You guys thought I was like really talkative and upbeat. Do you guys feel my brother's chaotic energy on that podcast? By the way, I got him a mic for his birthday, so he's not going to have low quality anymore. I'm so sorry for all of your ears. I really am. My brother is correct. 6-month development, endgame, new act, new class. He said 2 new classes. He said 2 new classes on Really Evil. Okay. I know, Radical Dread Gaming. I've seen that duelist image. Yeah, I think that Asmerian spirits could tie into Delirium in a way. Or it's implying that Delirium will interact with Delirium spirit or with Asmeri spirits in a new way. I could see Delirium like spreading from rare to rare, right? Or Delirium infecting mobs like the Asmerian spirits do right now. I think that could be a far more interesting mechanic than the current mirror that we have. So they could kind of bake the two of them together in a way. Maybe the Asmerian aesthetic just dies, right? But they were using that teaser to communicate that Asmerian spirits and Delirium are merging, you know? Meaningless combat is in the chat. Yeah. Teaser quality dropped off a little since the first one. Well, I'm pretty confident that the first teaser is going to be implemented as a full CGI cinematic to open up the end game, which is pretty lit. I said, hey, Andrew fam, what's happening, bro? Hey, Lycam, what's going on, bro? I still have no idea why people... Omega Cybers, are you... Oh. I thought you were talking about Act 5 and 6 in PoE 2 Omega Cybers. Okay, but you're talking about in PoE 1. Oh my goodness. You beta tested Act 5 and 6. You're pretty sure they're going to save classes and acts for 1.0 at this point? They shouldn't, though. Because stuff has been so imbalanced and they've wanted to balance stuff out. I mean, I'm fine with having a totally imbalanced Act 5 and 6 that's ridiculously challenging. But, you know, the fact is we got an Act 4 that was very undertuned, in my opinion. I think Act 4 still needs to be made harder. You didn't like a whole hour of bingo? That sucked? Yeah. We had fun. We were going to do bingo or go back and forth for predictions. Hey, Kuroda. I'm doing great. How you doing, dude? You're glad I'm a big YouTuber now, Cello VC. I'm not a big YouTuber. I do this on the side, brother. But thank you for the compliment. Stuff, how do you know what is getting nerfed? I don't know what's getting nerfed. Act 4 is a joke. Act 4 is a complete joke. Deli needs reworked. Yeah, Deli needs a rework. Take the ride. Hey, by the way, what's up, dude? Haven't seen you in a while. Deli needs a rework because it just doesn't, I just don't feel like it vibes with Path of Exile 2. Just dropping in Delirium from Path of Exile 1 does not vibe with Path of Exile 2. Well, Act 4 is easy. Right, you got any early ideas for League starters? No, I don't. I mean, I'll play the new class if there's a new class. If there's no new class, I think I'll try Wyvern because I did not touch Wyvern a single time this league. So I think that'd be pretty fun. I am a big YouTuber though. 58,000 is definitely not small. Medium-sized YouTuber. That's what, let's call me a medium-sized YouTuber. Oh, yeah, I think cock is going to get changed or nerfed in a way. Yeah. No, there's no way Legion's going to be the mechanic. No, 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 I don't think so. The fact they said Druid was so difficult makes me think it should be a surprise if we get more than one class since they got the hardest one out of the way. I don't know. That could always, the thing is, that could always have been just kind of an exaggeration. We'll have to see. Well, the rubber is meeting the road in 7 days, and all the speculation, it will come to an end. And we'll get to see what's been going on behind the scenes for the past 6 to 10 months. Endgame has been brewing for over 10 months, you guys. It should be interesting. I think we have not seen the new league mechanic yet. We've just seen rehashes of existing and then the new endgame. So, also, I know I mentioned before that my brother and I's ExileCon trip was kind of, we didn't know if we made it in time with his passport. We did. I just got confirmation from Grinding Gear Games that he is able to go to ExileCon. I got them the passports in time. Let's go. I won't be going alone. Cheers. That would have been unfortunate. If swords go in, does that mean we get Cyclone? Last we heard Cyclone was an axe skill. Ooh. If they don't want it to be PoE 1.5, Delhi needs to go. Breach needs some real rework. Cock needs to be re-examined. And for the love of God, put life on the tree. PoE 1 had so much life notes that you could scale life fairly well versus ES. Yeah, the PoE 1.5 allegations. We'll see how it pans out, you guys. I'm excited. I was gonna say anxious, but I'm more so excited. Hey, Score One, what's happening, man? I just hope we don't have 2 to 4 minute load screens at the start of the next league like we did with the Druid. Performance improvements would be appreciated as well, because I didn't have 2 to 4 minutes, but I had some 1 to 2 minute load screens, and then I had the grinding gears infinitely. No matter what I did, I just kept getting the grinding gears. Ooh. Yeah, 60,000. Okay, 60,000 would be a crazy moment for subscribers. Nope, SW Shinigami. I have not looked at the latest teaser yet. We're gonna kind of look at it. We're going to look at it together. I also have a beast of a computer score win. It's redonkulous how bad the performance dropped last league. Performance, crashes, all that stuff. Just rough. Upgrade PC. No, I got a crazy PC, man. I have a top-of-the-line computer. You have a suspicion 0.5 will be centered around Expedition. My man, I think it's going to be ups of all the league mechanics. We've stalled for a bit. We stalled for 18 minutes. How does time pass so fast? I swear, when I go live, time just passes by faster. Okay. We have 3 teasers to look at, okay? Some of you have probably already heard my thoughts on them, on some of them in videos. So I won't go too deep into each one, but we are going to take a gander at each, starting with the oldest. Okay? First teaser, Return of the Ancients announcement teaser. Let's make sure that the sound is all good. Let me know if it's blasting out your ears. Here we go. Teaser 1, analysis. By the way, guys, I know how to say analysis. I mispronounced analysis as analysis. Or analysis. I don't even know how I said it. It was an accident, okay? It wasn't engagement bait, but oh my gosh, did it get so much engagement on that video. It's crazy. The most upvoted comment is like, I don't think that's how you say that in English, dude. And I'm like, I don't know if that's how you say it in any language, man. But it was funny. Analyze. Oh, it was analyze. I said analyze. Let's analyze this. That's what I said. That sounds way worse than analysis. Analysis. You can't even say analysis. It doesn't flow together. It was analyze. Thank you for correcting me. Donald Woody 7910. There you go. And people who haven't seen that video are thinking, what is Try talking about? in a video earlier, it was last week, I think Friday, I said, let's analyze this or something. So, yep. Okay. Okay. All right. We're not stalling it anymore. All right. Return of the Ancients announcement teaser. Let's discuss this. Might be a little bit of spoilers from my video tomorrow. We'll see. Okay, let's watch it in full, and then we'll do an analysis. Yeah, that still makes me like grin ear to ear. The other ones don't make me grin ear to ear. That one does, okay? First of all, insane quality, okay? I mean, GGG cooked with the quality on that one. Let's be real, okay? It's obviously CG. It's like the launch trailer, okay? I think it's going to open up the new endgame. I think it's pretty clear this is opening up the new endgame here. This is going to play when we go from, you know, Interlude 3 or Act 5 into endgame. We're going to see this, and it's going to open up the endgame story. And I still think Arbiter of Ash is going to be a part of the story, but he's going to be a small part. I think he's going to be a stepping stone. This girl right here, let's let it go a little bit. Okay. All right. What is it? Is it a little dot? Yeah. All right. There we go. Okay, that's the perfect frame. Okay. So, guess what I got, guys? I got this new tool. Let's see how this works. Let's see. Tell me if you guys like this. Let's see. We're going to do this. I can draw on stream. Here we go. All right. This girl right here, okay? I think this is the leader of the Ancients. I think this is the Mother Soul. Okay, the Mother Soul is either Rayclast itself, like basically the chief creator in Rayclast. I won't say God, because the gods in Rayclast have a very specific meaning. But I think this is representing the leader of the Ancients, aka the Mother Soul. And I think, and it's obviously a statue. And I think this right here, this hole, is where the flame seed goes. And I think if the flame seed is slotted into this enacts the fourth edict. Okay? What's the fourth edict? Well, you might just have to watch the lore video that comes out tomorrow on the YouTube channel Talkative Try. I don't want to go too deep into it, but you might want to watch that video tomorrow. Okay, I swear, if nobody watches my lore video, I will never make a lore video again, because all I care about is views, you guys, right? That's all I care about. I had so much fun making that video, and it's actually a banger video. Okay, so we got the Mother Soul. We got what I think to be the activation of the fourth edict with the flame seed slot right here, okay? And then we have 8 statues, okay? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, oh my gosh. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my, this is bad. Okay, these guys right here are Ancients, without a doubt. Ancients, precursors, I think those are synonymous. These guys, not her, these guys appear in the excavation map, in the forge area, where we reforge the instrument of the third edict. We clearly see these ones. We don't see these guys. We don't see them, but we see them. They are like statues surrounding the platform that we stand on when Sin forges it, and then Tavakai steals it from Sin and everything. We see these 4 guys right here. These guys right here. And that almost makes me wonder, okay, maybe these are like the precursors, okay? These are the precursors, and maybe these are the Ancients. We're going to call them the Unks, okay? Prees, Unks on this side. Maybe there's like 2 factions, okay? Now, that's all like lore stuff, kinda, lore background. What are these guys actually mechanically representing? I'm pretty sure that we're gonna fight all these dudes. I think that the whole end game story of Path of Exile 2, okay, we're gonna do a paint thing, okay? PoE 1. PoE 1, what's the end game story? This is the trashiest E I've ever seen. PoE 1, what's the end game story all about? It's about Atlas, okay? All right, in PoE 2, what's the end game story about? We don't really know. It's not really about the Atlas. The Atlas is not the front and center thing. The Atlas is just kind of what it's like called almost, but we're traversing the actual world, Rayclast. We're not going to dream worlds. So I think PoE 2, the story is going to be about Rayclast, and more correctly, the big bads for the next 20 years of our life are going to be the Ancients, okay? We're going to be fighting the Ancients. We're going to get Return of the Ancients. Then we're going to get War of the Ancients. And then we're going to get, you know, the Siege of the Ancients here. Then we're going to get Secrets of the Ancients. Whoa, this is crazy. And then we're going to get Conquerors of the Ancients. And then we're going to get, oh gosh, what should we get next? I don't know. But you get my drift, right? I think they're setting up the fundamentals for this whole story with this patch. I think Kitten Cat Noodle has come on board. She's working with Kane. She's working with the other narrative people. And she's like, here's what we're going to do, you guys. Ancients. I say, hey, Hex Dark West, man. Thanks for the 19 months. And Scorewin, I didn't read it off. 30 months, 19 months, 30 months, 24 months. You guys are too good to me because I only streamed twice last month and I feel really bad about that. This month. I only streamed twice this month. So thank you guys. I appreciate the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm going to stall right here. Oh, boy. We got a lot of people in the chat that I've been ignoring. I am so sorry. Hey, Blaze. All right. I'm not just going to pay attention to the big name, though. Sorry, Blaze. I'm going to have to look at the chatters. All right, let's see. The teaser is a manifestation of some fed-up game developers. Here's your new endgame, an endless monolith of what you can't see. The future is now. I've never even fought the Arbiter of Trash. You should. You should. Is this how my new baby was made? I'm inserting my flame seed. Yeah, that's what we call it. The flame seed. My wife might think that's pretty funny, actually. Then Return of the Ancients. Yep. Return of the Planet of the Ancients. Okay. Okay. The Ancients Strike Back. I think the Mother Soul might be like Uber Elder, where you need 4 fragments that you get from 2 other Pinnacle bosses to the fragments for those to play. I think, yeah. I think they're going to do a whole Guardian system, essentially. I totally agree with you, dude. Totally agree. How do I erase all this stuff? All right. Ooh. Can I erase it all with like 1 click? I don't know. I'll have to test it out later. I've never used this tool. I just bought it today. Okay. All right. So that's what I think that is. Okay. So let's keep it going. Let's go to the next frame. By the way, it's beautiful and the sound effects are great and the music is amazing. Like Camille is cooking. Also, here's something cool. I asked Camille how many tracks he wrote for the expansion, guys. Where's Camille? He said this one. Nope. Didn't see that one. Eyes. How many new tracks this expansion, Camille? Yes. Oh. Ooh. How many new tracks? Yes. That either spells lots of new areas, an act, lots of new bosses, or both. Let's go, Camille. Let's go, brother. Okay, let's continue. Or not. There we go. All right. This is a tower. All right. Look at the fine attention to details. And guys, this is obviously the Infinite Atlas. The Infinite Atlas is not going away. This is the Infinite Atlas. I mean, the only one I think I might give credence to is, okay, the Infinite Atlas is being broken, and this fortress thing is replacing the Infinite Atlas, but I doubt they do something like that. So good. Okay, because see, look, you know, you got the rivers, you got the mountains, you got the trees. Look at the scale of this thing. This thing is gargantuan. It's spanning continents, right? So it's a huge thing. It's possible that like the end game completely resides within this, now and that it's finite, but I doubt that's the case. My theory is that it slots on top of the Infinite Atlas. You find this thing somewhere in your journeys, you venture there, and it's like this massive gambit essentially that you can go into. It has new bosses. Maybe you need to like get a key to enter there. And it's literally a whole new endgame system on top of the Infinite Atlas, like in addition to it. Infinite Atlas gets some quality of life improvements. For my man Blazeworks TV, you get your search function, okay? You know, maybe they change some of the frustrating things around losing maps and not being able to add mechanics to them and all that stuff. I think this just pops on top of it, honestly. Infinite Atlas doesn't make any sense in lore, I guess. Well, right. I totally agree. They can have an Infinite Atlas in a sense. Like, my big thing is, do they need to have an infinite Atlas? Or can they just have a very big Atlas that is literally Rayclassed? Why can't they do that? Why can't they have it end at a point? Why can't it go 10 screens out and then it ends? I think that would be the best of both worlds. And would that still be classified as an Infinite Atlas? I don't know. I think that'd be really cool. Because then you'd still get the sense of exploration, right? And you could have like a goal almost of exploring each corner of the Atlas in a league to see what cool things await you. I think that would be great. But I don't know if they'll do that. They might like the way you can infinitely go out. I don't like that. I think it's messy. I think there's ways you can make a big Atlas that's not one screen while keeping the exploratory stuff in. No search function because you asked for it. Hey, Frankie Brocado, what's happening, man? Yeah, Rayclass is not infinite, guys. My guess, guided fortress in the middle and infinite at the edges. What if it's infinite, but they only make it infinite in one direction with limited width height? This will make it a little easier to navigate, maybe more like Slate. Oh, okay, right. So it's like north is infinite. I get you, man. I get you. Yeah, you'd be able to play maps over and over again. Like my thought, I don't know when I pitched this, but essentially like, you know how you unlock tablets when you kill rare tablets when you kill Arbiter? Well, what if you kill the Mother Soul and then you unlock the ability to rerun maps on your Atlas? You can rerun a map node. I think that'd be cool. I know lots of people wouldn't want me to be a game designer, but I think that's a cool idea. I think that'd be fun. Hey, SDA Pizza, what's happening, man? Do I think Citadel bosses will be replaced? I think they'll be not replaced. I think that Uber Gianor, Doriani, and Jamanra will still all exist in the game. But I feel like there should be different guardians for Arbiter and whatever new pinnacle bosses. Like I don't think they want to reuse bosses to access the pinnacles for PoE too. The guy with the tuning fork looks like Aegon from PoE 1. Dude, he doesn't just look like him. He kind of sounds like an older version of Aegon from PoE 1. Crispy Mom, I did think that. When I watched it on my big screen, I thought the same thing. You wish for a damaged test dummy. I don't know, man. Hey, Scald, what's happening? Oh, thanks, Scald. You like the pod with my brother? Yeah, that might be my favorite content that I've done lately. It's really fun, my brother and I. Plus, I got him a new mic, so he's going to sound a lot better in the next one. Aside from the lore video, which I made last night, I love the lore video I made yesterday. No, Blazeworks. I haven't replaced it yet. But he did make some adjustments on the later pod, but you know, it's his birthday tomorrow, not tomorrow, on Saturday, May 2nd. So I got him a Blue Yeti. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to tune his settings and everything. That's what I used for the longest time. Yeah, it's going to be way better. You guys like my more videos? Okay, awesome. Cool. Atlas needs to have an end since Earth is flat and all. Don't try to get my YouTube video flagged for conspiracy. Okay. I think we got another freeze frame on point here. Can I get some, I want to see if I'm like wrong on this, guys. So tell me. This right here is the burning monolith. right? Somebody was saying it just looks like the Burning Monolith. I instantly thought it was the Burning Monolith. This is 100% the Burning Monolith. This is 100% the Burning Monolith. Okay? And this fortress is spawning around it, right? All around it, as far as the eye can see. Maybe it just goes like right here, right? This is the Burning Monolith. Yeah, we're still in the first trailer, brother. I think Return of the Ancients is the update name, not the league name. I don't think we know what the league is yet. And then this thing is new. I had my brother trying to tell me that this is on the Burning Monolith. This is new. This is all new. This new. This is all the Burning Monolith is. It does not have all this extra stuff. He was like trying to tell me that this is just what the Burning Monolith is and it's sprouting up. And they're literally just showing the Burning Monolith. And I'm like, brother, you are cooked. You are wrong. Okay? Okay, Blaze, in my April Fool's Day video, I joked about Vertical Delve, except it was a boss rush thing. Okay, everybody agrees with me. I don't think we see this when fighting the Arbiter. Hey, Combat Sack. What's happening, dude? You pop in every, I swear, every 20 live streams, I see you in chat. I remember you from the Elder days. I'm pretty sure that this is, I think all this is new. We don't see, wait, take the ride. Are you saying this is what we see underground? Well, we just see a labyrinth underground. We don't know. Are you saying when the flame seed was stolen, this happened essentially? They're going to kind of retcon like the flame seed was stolen and the entire fortress, rose from the ground. Interesting theory, dude. Interesting theory. Okay. Huh. Okay. Okay, take the ride. I see what you're saying. Definitely new. Hey, Lime Dem. I haven't seen you in a while, too. Is everybody coming back to PoE 2 for the hype? We still got a week. We still got a week to go. All right, let's continue. I think that's it. That's just the shot. Then we have this. The beautiful music, guys. And the release. I was right. May 29th. PoE 2 DB was correct. I was right to trust them. Guys, I'm pretty sure they have inside info. Hey, Grape PP, what's happening? You've never made it to maps in PoE 2? Are you kidding me, Grape? Also, Grape just came in and said it was a boat league, and he has inside information, so we got to get him. Man, that reveal's going to go hard. I feel like the reveal's going to be like an hour long or something crazy. PoE 1 Andy. Oh, my gosh. That's okay. I played a lot of this PoE 1 league, too. Okay. Teaser 2 time, guys. Instantly, new environment. Grape, I know you totally worked on this. Is this Act 5, Grape? Is this Act 5? Can you tell me? I know you're an environment artist. Okay, I know you have the inside deets. Is this Act 5? You didn't work on this one? Yeah, but come on, someone on your team did. I mean, come on, you looked at his monitor. You just peeked. You saw the file name was Act 5, Black Shoreline. The reveal will be a massive letdown like last time. I thought the last reveal was a massive letdown. I thought the last reveal was sick. It's Act 6, 7. Okay, we're done. All right, this is obviously a new environment. We haven't seen it yet in PoE 2. Okay. And this guy sounds like Aegon from PoE 1.
I've traveled far to learn the origins.
He's traveled far to learn the origins of his craft. Okay? All right.
For knowledge
Is he a new class, guys? Probably not. He's probably not a new class. This guy is probably just a new NPC. He's the new expedition NPC. He is going to be joining the bunch to help us expedition more, okay?
I risk it all to uncover
Those are Kalgur ruins, 100%.
these ancient truths.
Got that tuning fork. That, my guess, is a new expedition boss. I think this is heavy expedition vibes. It almost even looks like Blight. I'm not going to lie. Looks a little blighty, like a Blight pod. Blight postule. But the big spider is indeed sick. Oh, wow. Go back.
These ancient truths.
A lot of people are saying Shadow. Yeah, since this video. I mean, it's possible, guys. It's possible, but these videos are confirming glasses. These videos are hinting at League revamps, and I think this one is pretty obviously, you know, Kalgurin. Maybe they add runes to the game. Not runes, what are they called? Rune graphs to the game, you know? Get some new expedition bossies in there. Okay. The aesthetic is cool, and this is definitely in-game. It's not CG. So. And it's also new environments. Everyone calls it a spider, but it's not got 8 legs. Well, we don't see all 8 legs. We see 1, 2, I think there's one in the background, 3, 4, and then we see 5, 6, these pincers here. It could have more legs. You can check if it's Aegon if he has the same VA. Well, we don't know the exact VA yet. Like, he could just change his voice a little bit. No Arakali. Check your PoE 2 discussion. The background shape of the Return of the Ancients is 97% a Harbinger ruin. Harbinger is where we got the ancient orbs, the connections. Oh my goodness. No way. They remove Harbingers from PoE 1 to add them to PoE 2? Are you saying this could be like a Harbinger too? Oh, Rocky. I totally agree. That's why I said it in my video and everybody said I was crazy. Yeah, they've said for a while that they want all the League mechanics to be girthy. They want all the League mechanics to be as just juicy, meaty as Abyssal, Fate of the Val. Bring them all up to snuff. 100%. I don't know. I don't think Harbinger's coming too. I'm pretty sure Expedition. I think this is very much Expedition. I think the Sentinel stuff is Cope. I think this is new Expedition boss, new Expedition NPC, and we might even get some new maps that are like, here's what I think is going to happen. Okay, this one, I think it's pretty basic. And it's obvious, too, that it's not the new League, guys, because if this was the new League, it would be like, you know, Alliance of the Kalgur or something like that, right? Or, you know, Return of the King. The Kalgur King is coming for us, guys. Right? It says Return of the Ancients. This is a core content update, all right? This is the core. This is the last of the Druids. This is the, oh goodness, what was the third edict, right? Return of the Ancients, okay? And then I think this one, the one that was released today, okay, another brand new teaser, cements my theory that I laid out solidly. Let's give it a watch.
I am called from my mountain. We must stop this insanity.
Please, save me.
Please save me. Oh, so sick. Chills. Okay. Guys, what they're going to do with every League mechanic, I think this is Delirium and the Wisps combined. I think they're going to somehow do that. That's Elder Maddox, by the way. They're going to just make a quest line for every single League mechanic, I think, and make it like half of an interlude in length, essentially, and intersperse it amongst the endgame. There's going to be a new NPC for every League mechanic or every endgame system currently in the game. There's going to be at least one new boss, like a checkpoint boss that leads, or there's going to be a new pinnacle, and the current pinnacle becomes a checkpoint boss, and they are going to flesh all these out and make them as interesting as Abyssals, but they're also going to bring Abyssals a little bit more up to snuff, and they're going to create quest lines for Abyssal and the Val Temple in the endgame. So once you get to endgame, you have these choices, right? You can pursue, okay, I want to build up my temple. I'm going to do the temple quest line, or I'm going to immediately pursue the new ritual quest line, da, 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 da. Or you have the main quest line of Return of the Ancients. I legit think that's what they're doing. I think that'll give a lot more direction to the Infinite Atlas. Okay. They've talked about how people feel aimless, lost at endgame. I think this is going to happen. And, you know, here's the thing too. People could hate this. I think it sounds enticing, but I could see people being like, so we're just going to get another campaign at the end of the campaign. Oh, no. Like that's what I foresee happening. What do you guys think? Do you think that's crazy? Wagering one sub they take from PoE 1 and it'll just be modified mechanics like in Mirage. I would be very disappointed in that. Also, how chilling is this? There's a little kid in this mirror, guys, saying, please help me. This is in-game too. This is not CG. A man goes for a few 11 hours out and this happens. If you remember, the Delirium is trapped as Freya, a Nordic figure from the cold mountains, and Maddox is also from the mountains. What makes sense here? True, dude. Yeah, and this could also just be Tang Mazu, right? This could all just be in Elder Maddox's head. It's a trick. It's not actually a child. Because Tang Mazu plays mind games. He's the voice that you guys hear when you're doing Delirium in PoE 1 and PoE 2. The kid is not real. Do not listen to the child. I'm not listening to the child. The Wisp could be teasing Wild Speaker. That's true. This might not be about a league mechanic. It could be in reference to the Ancients and the First Children. It's possible. It's possible, but it's so Delirium. Guys, look at the colors. GGG are huge on coloring. Okay? They're huge on coloring. What colors? What colors are in this scene? It's gray. It's only gray. There's no colors. What's in this scene? Okay, we got some green, but the rest is gray. Okay. Next scene. What's this? Everything is gray. This looks a lot like a revamped Delirium mirror. I like the idea of Delirium changing from you walk through a mirror and the entire map goes Delirium to you like unlock a Delirium portal and like a spirit, like a Delirium spirit goes out and like the Wisps and infects rare monsters, or, you know, adds new and interesting abilities to certain rares, or buffs them, gives them new rewards, right? This whole covering the entire map thing, I don't think that's very PoE 2. I don't. Can you go back to teaser 2 and hear the will you risk it all back after this? Sure. I got it right here. Right here, right?
Will you risk it all? Is power. Risk it all.
Nah, dude, it's the same voice.
Will you risk it all? For knowledge is power.
Nah, it's the same voice.
Will you risk it all? The origins of my craft.
It's the same voice. It's the same voice. And I don't think that's Danik. There's no way that's Danik unless he got a complete makeover, right? Nah, that's not Danik. That shot looks like shadowy to me. He's got the like ponytail, maybe a comb over. I don't know. But I honestly think it's a new NPC. New NPC here. That sounds awful. Wisp sucks. Would be cool if Tang Mazu tempts you into a portal. Well, I would imagine it would be cooler than what I'm saying, because I'm not a very good game designer.
Please, save me.
We must stop this.
But what else do you notice about that? Like, this is a new environment as well. Like with these rocks, with the rocks and the trees. So I really think it's going to take us to new places. This is not a pre-existing area in Path of Exile 2 right now. So maybe these new leagues are taking us to completely new places. Try, I have an epiphany. What if the orb is the same that sin that used to contain the beast, so the mechanic of the league will involve some form of manipulating the corruption in the Atlas? The flame seed? No, sin had the seed of corruption. I think the flame seed has to do with the fourth edict, which is the focus of my video that releases tomorrow. I'm gonna keep shamelessly doing. It's the forest from the interludes at the bottom of the mountain. He says as much. Really?
I am called from my mountain. We must stop this insanity.
Okay, so you're saying he's come. Okay, it's Elder Modox coming from the mountain. And yeah, guys, the whole like, this is 100% delirium. Stop the Madness is the name. We've got Overcome the Insanity. Like, this is so delirium coded. It's ridiculous. It has to be delirium. It can't be anything else. I honestly, if it is, I will be shook. We'll find out. We'll find out in a week. Yeah, it's the Owl Shaman from the mountain. Yeah, that's Elder Maddox. Yep. Elder Maddox. Yep. Yeah, the kid is definitely Tang Mizzou. Do I have PoE 1 installed right now? I do have PoE 1 installed right now. Yes. Yeah, we have 1 week. It's kind of crazy. You'll take Sin's seed of corruption, wink, wink. All right. You think that tree looks like the one Sin is on? A little bit. They might be doing some asset reuse. It looks and sounds like Elder Maddox, and the whole owl thing. I mean, he has these owl spirits, you know, that are summoned as you walk up to him. How are they going to keep the hype going for 3 weeks? That's a lot of anticipation. I would assume interviews. I would assume dropping new little types of uniques and teasers and all that stuff. I think that's how they're going to keep it going. Plus, you know, what's going on, Exiles? I don't know. I might try to keep the hype up too a little bit. 1 week until our lives completely change. True. Okay, and those are the 3 teasers, you guys. Those are the 3 teasers. But break them down. Mountain. I definitely think this one is the coolest. Like, this is just, I mean, it's unbelievable. The music. Oh. Oh, goodness. When's my next interview with J. Raj? It's in their hands. If they want an interview, I'll interview them this week. If not, well, no interview. Okay, and people are pointing out stuff to do with this orb. Let's see. The orb has a web on it. Well, that's because it's ancient, man. Right? This orb? The 100,000 word patch notes. Do you guys think the patch notes come out on reveal day? If they do, people are going to be pissed because they changed so much. They will change massively between the 7th and the 29th. I think a lot of people will be really mad if they do. What's a web? Oh. Are you saying this thing is a web? This? I kinda see the web. I think that just might be stylistic choice. The texture on the stone. Yeah, I see this. Or is it like a compass almost? I see these points right here, right? Okay, but you're saying like because it stretches out like this. I see what you're saying, the webby. Man, this is crazy. This is crazy, guys. Does this kind of look like the weapon to you guys? Does this kind of look like... It almost looked like the weapon. Now it doesn't look like the weapon. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Man, chat seems very split on the patch notes coming out. You think patch notes will be given in parts with one mechanic at a time with skills last? No way, they're piecemealing patch notes. What? Web spreading like Blight Mycelium spreads. Blight 100% confirmed. Let's please not, let's not add Blight to the game. I feel like that would be an overall L just for the whole Path of Exile community if we got Blight. Don't you guys agree? Like, Blight just... I would not be pleased with Blight at all. Yeah, I want to turn on some music. No, please not Blight. I don't think... I am a firm believer that not all League mechanics need to come from PoE 1 to PoE 2. Don't let DM hear me. I don't think PoE 2 is... Well, you know what, honestly... Maybe PoE 2 is an okay game for Blight at this point. Did you notice the guy in the trailer sounds like the Templar? The newest trailer? He's definitely Elder Maddox. What's Blight in PoE? It's a tower defense League mechanic. You hate Blight, but it's worse on controller. People like it. No, people like it. That's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with people liking Blight. Totally agree. Speaking of what some people like, can I just take... Okay. I want to preface this. Okay. I was unfair to Diablo 4. 2 years ago. Alright, I farmed that game. I'm going to admit it right here. I was immature and bombastic. And I farmed the heck out of that game because people were watching those videos and I was focused on trying to grow my channel. And I did think all those things in the videos that I made, but I was contributing to the hate on D4 and the division between the communities, and I apologize for that. I think that was like just bad as a community member and a person. I legitimately think this. You know, Asmongold was reacting to like every video I put out about that, so I was cognizant of that fact, so I kept making them and blah blah blah. I stopped cold turkey, okay? Cause after I like played Diablo 4 quite a bit, and I wasn't a fan of it, and I was just like, all right, you know what, we're just gonna end it. We're not gonna do it. And I haven't made one of those videos in like 2 years, right? Over 2 years at this point. Maybe no, about 2 years at this point. Okay. I've tried Diablo 4 multiple times. Okay, since then, I've never played for more than a couple of hours. My dad has recently been playing it, loving it. Okay, my dad is like, right now he's level 70, Paragon like 20 or something in the new expansion. So I bought the new expansion and I was like, all right, I'm going to play the new expansion. I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to try it. Okay. I haven't had a lot of time to play it. I played about 2.5 hours. Okay. One, it's made me realize why they need a campaign skip, because the campaign has so many like unskippable pieces of dialogue and everything and like long sequences. I get why that game needs campaign skip. It makes me appreciate how Path of Exile 2 does its campaign, where you can constantly keep moving. Path of Exile 2 has future-proofed itself for no campaign skip, which is great. Anyway, I know lots of people are enjoying the game and the expansion. My dad loves it. And I see the appeal. Man, guys, it just doesn't click with me. I don't know what... And it's not even... I'm not a build craft guy. Okay, so I don't even care that the skill tree is simple. I don't care. I really don't. It's just like the gameplay does not vibe with me, you know? It's like the monsters and the animations and the bosses just seem almost like the game is like blurry or janky to me. Like the environments are beautiful, you know, while you're zooming past them on your horse and everything. But the game, I don't know. It's just weird. It's weird because I don't really see anybody else say that. All the other people that I see talk about are like, yeah, the combat is great, the animations are great, and I don't feel that way. Is that weird? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna really, well, okay, so here's the thing too. I haven't played through, I'm gonna beat the campaign and I'm gonna push myself to play endgame, because a big reason why I'm playing Diablo 4 is to broaden my horizons, because I don't want to be in a bubble where I only play Path of Exile 2. You know, playing Diablo 2, and I'm almost done with No Rest for the Wicked. I made a second character, No Rest for the Wicked, and I got him like past my first character now. So like I played a new playstyle. But like playing all these other games has broadened my like horizons and my ability to effectively like critique and point out what I like in games, what I don't like in games, especially ARPGs. So I want to play through the campaign and I want to try the end game. But man, if I wasn't doing it for that reason and for the fact I kind of want to see how the story ends, because the story does intrigue me. W story, okay? I do like the story so far. I would be quitting it already, just on gameplay alone, if I was judging it purely on gameplay. It's linear, it's pure jank. L take try doesn't click for me because the price tag isn't worth it. I'm not saying it's bad. It just does not, like, I don't care about the skill twigs. I don't care about it. So my problem is like different, and I'm just being very honest here. I don't want anybody to feel like called out, honestly, because I know a lot of people are liking it. I'm pretty sure it's getting pretty positive reviews from a lot of like fellow content creators and stuff. But yeah, it's just not clicking with me. It's not. The animations in combat don't seem smooth. Don't they seem like jank? I don't know. Like I was in a boss fight and I'm like getting pushed and it seems like I'm chopping, you know? It almost like I'm rubber banding. I feel like I'm in an older game again and I'm hitting one of those server spikes, but it's not. It's just like it's just the way the game looks. So, did you buy D4 or are you sponsored? I bought it for $40. I made it to 100. I think the max level's 70. Broader game diet lets you make deeper insights on stuff. That is literally the only reason I'm doing it alongside the story. Play Dark Souls 1. People love watching first playthroughs of that. I'm doing Elden Ring on my second channel first. Combat has no weight. To be fair, a lot of what you're saying was very true. Modern Diablo 4 is very different from the one 2 years ago. The hitboxes are off. Yeah. How is Diablo 4 not worth it to GGG PoE community yet? They will spend $100 for incomplete game and stash tabs over Diablo 4. I don't know. I just have more fun playing. I don't have a problem spending money on PoE 2 because I have a lot of fun playing it. Same with PoE 1. I bought supporter packs for years, every league. I am in a spot where if I would like to support a game, I can support a game. And I'll buy the supporter packs to support it. Like, but if you're in a spot where you're struggling financially, don't buy supporter packs. Yeah. Elden Ring is king. You will love the lore. I'm pretty excited. Please put all that in your feedback video for Crimson. Yeah, I told Crimson, I'm like, dude, I've only played 2 hours. Like, what? Blizzard, why do you launch in the middle of the week? Oh, like, I'll finish the campaign by the end of the week, I'm sure, or the end of the weekend. But it's like, I haven't had time to play. So, yeah, those are just my thoughts. I am playing Paladin. Wait, each tree has one skill mod locked behind the expansion? Even for OG classes? I didn't know that. Okay, I also, guys, I have like no spoilers. I don't watch any Diablo 4 like content creators. Like, I don't know anything about the game. So I am like fully blind. I don't know how to make good builds. I'm just cobbling stuff together, playing on my own. I don't know anything optimal in the game. I'm just kind of like, I'm like fully blind on it, essentially. I thought the expansion was $40. Oh, do you have to buy the base game for $70? Do we have more news? We talked about the teasers, Joel. We did that already the past hour. Interesting. D4 is a niche for me, but it doesn't last as long. I have more faith in PoE 2 because I'm an adult and PoE 2 treats us that way. I like Blizzard, but Diablo has lost its grit. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I've just seen that people are pretty positive about it, but I don't know. It's like the gameplay doesn't hook me. And gameplay is incredibly important. Like, I went in to get footage for my video, last night, and I like fought the Arbiter and I did a map, and just the smoothness of the game compared, like the smoothness of the animations and the monsters and like the camera, the difference was stark. And I feel like that's so important. That's why I never liked Elden Ring, because every time I played Elden Ring, the camera, you always had to be so, like the camera always like flowed all around, and you're going around the boss and you're like going like, whoa. And it was just orienting to me. And I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I gotta write it down. But I do plan on doing like a main channel review of the game after I give it a solid shot, just like I have for No Rest for the Wicked and Diablo 2. I was going to release a Diablo 2 video. I had it all scripted and all the footage, but everybody told me that I haven't beaten the real Diablo 2, so I can't really release an opinion on it, because I only played normal. So I decided to can it until the next 6-month content gap between PoE 2. so I'll play Nightmare and Hell between 0.5 and 1.0. So yeah. Hey Simon, what's happening, man? Shadow, is it possible that Shadow is Kalgurin, hence the runes on the arm? Maybe, dude? Maybe. Huntress and Druidar is Mary, Warrior is Karui. Is it possible the Shadow is Kalgurin? They would have had to update... What do they say? What's the Shadow in the lore book? Does it say he's Kalgurin? The Shadow. He's got tattoos. He does have tattoos. He's got a ponytail. No, he doesn't. He's got a comb over. So this is what the Shadow's concept art looked like, you guys. What does he have on his belt? Daggers. Yeah, daggers on his belt. They could have changed his lore to be like Kalgurin, you know? Hey, Suna, what's happening, man? No. No, I said hi Suna. I didn't say hi Siri. No. My phone just went crazy. Not the lore book. I just looked at the lore book. If you buy now, it's $70 as the base game, and it's $50, and the expansion is also $40. As you get $20 discount as Lord of Hatred and Vessel of Hatred are one package deals. Ah, okay. I did not try Pocopia. Do people really think we're getting a class? I am 50-50. I don't think any of the teasers hint at class, but a lot of people are very convinced a class is coming. Okay. So yeah, that's like my opinion on D4 so far. I thought it was going to play a lot better than it ended up playing right now. Because I haven't played it since season... I haven't played it since Vessel of Hatred. So what's that? Season 7? Season 6? And I know there's been a lot of updates. So I'm not convinced on new class yet, honestly, guys. But I do understand that, you know, we see a lot of stuff in the teasers because GGG does intentionally hide things in teasers sometimes. So I understand why myself and other content creators and other players think that there might be something, okay? We're not crazy. We're not crazy. Plus, it's going to be like, you know, it's 6 months between last patch, this patch. They could have had time to develop a class. They definitely could have. Especially since, they weren't developing the classes from scratch, right? A lot of the classes have to be partially done. It's 2026, right? They've been working on PoE 2 since 2019. No, excuse me. Obviously, it's gone through a lot of iterations and reworks, but I think that it's possible. I have zero information, you guys. No, Grinding Gear Games has been tight-lipped. Okay? Tight-lipped. New Axe is the absolute height of cope. Okay, I am kind of convinced on New Axe, though. Am I getting an interview with GGG this time? I reached out. It's essentially if they would like to do an interview with me. But I also think that a bunch of other creators reached out, especially because last time, you know, because some people were dissatisfied with my interview. I was like, reach out, you guys. You know, other creators can interview. It's always a possibility. Just reach out. And I think a lot of people did. So I think that they will have their choice of the litter if they would like to do interviews this time. Last time it was only me and Ziggy, which was surprising, and Destin, right? So that was, I think last league was one of the lowest interview leagues we've had in a long time. So hopefully they do more. Hopefully they do more. We're getting Act 6. We're not getting Act 6. Oh, Diem and Gazzy have one? Very nice. That's good. That's awesome. Do we know when it's happening? Excuse me. One of the biggest updates can't just mean endgame, though. It's happening on May 24th? Okay, cool. That's exciting. They wouldn't put such a long delay for a new class when all they really needed was endgame. They could have not been done with endgame. I also think you gotta give credence to the fact that Diablo 4 launched, and they might not want to be super close to Diablo 4. That's possible. The other day I saw Jonathan, a 1+ year-old video interview saying the Witch of the Flasks in the Woods was a mob from Act 5. So Act 5 is in the making since last year for sure. They will launch with 1.0 with Act 5 and 6, the last two classes, Shadow and Templar. Act 5 and 6, I believe, have been close to done for a long time now. Yeah, I saw Kelly tweeting out the picture of the tree. I did. Yeah, melee tree. I thought it was the Genesis tree. A hint toward the Genesis tree, King of the Void. Yeah, I don't think they should release anything on top of each other. It's nice that they space them out. Oh yeah, I have a, by the way, speaking of Gazzy, I have a couple of pod guests booked. Wait, did you say the interview is on the 24th? Okay, good. Gazzy is going to come on the pod on the 14th. So a week after the reveal, Gazzy's going to come and chat. Then we got Halcyonish confirmed. Scorpius confirmed. And wait, we have one other person confirmed. We have one other person. Arrow confirmed as well. I didn't put Arrow on my schedule yet. Arrow's somewhere on my schedule. He's not on my calendar. Did I put him? Put him on July 7th, not June 7th. I'm so silly. All right, let's put Arrow on June 7th. Arrow pod. There we go. I'm doing well, Nextbird. We were just hopping on to chat a little bit about the teasers, just for a little bit of time. Elisa's Crescendo. Yeah, I saw some people speculating about that in the Discord, I think. Because it's the tuning fork symbol. Delirium tree. Oh, maybe it was hinting at the delirium tree. You're so right. Oh my goodness. It's specifically the left bottom of a tree hinting at that part of the passive skill tree, and that's where the swords are, right? Swords and Duelist. I might be stubborn on this, but I feel like releasing Act 5 and 6 for 1.0 sounds too good to not do. Possible. Hey, Chuckles Doctor. Thanks for the prime, brother. Appreciate it. Kalisa, I believe she was like a singer. I believe she was a singer. Yeah, you think Act 5 should be tested and then massively buffed, you know? You'd think. Okay, let's see. Was there anything else that I wanted to touch on today? Let me see. Let's see. I'll be honest, guys, I haven't got a clue what's coming. I mean, none of us do. We're all just shooting in the dark. We're all just going crazy. Oh, I got another exciting event that that we are going to try to do. My brother and I are going to do an Act 1 race casted by Crimson Casts at some point. I think in the next couple weeks, which should be super fun. Because both of us are terrible. So it'll be glorious. Us trying to beat each other. I'm very excited for that. I hope I beat my brother's butt. I really do.
Still sane, Exile?
I am definitely still sane. How much was that? 7,500? My goodness. I have to make that smaller. And I'm totally sane. I'm not crazy at all. Yeah, I don't know if that race, Elo, I don't know how constructive that race would be, honestly. And I would lose. I would 100% lose. I'll probably lose against my brother. Let's be real. I think we might also try to do a Blazeworks and Arrow race too if they're down for it, an Act 1 race. And I would lose against both of them too. I've only played Act 1 like 11 or 12 times. The wait after May 7th will be crazy. There should be a gearing race where you guys have time to gear up and whoever kills most pinnacle bosses wins. Who plays better, my brother or I? I think I play better, but he's far more intelligent a player. He knows like how to manipulate the market, you know, craft items better, trade better. He's a better build crafter, I think. So, but I think I have a higher skill level, essentially. I can vibe better than my brother. I can vibe play. So I can improvise on the spot in the game. I think my brother, oh my goodness, brother is the better planner. Do I know the SSF map reads? Try. No. No. No, my brother's quite the character. I love my brother. When triggers are cast on crit gets nerfed, he's not going to be happy. No, he's not. He wants to play. He wants to play cast on next league. It's all jokes. You were the one who commented on the Christian video. You were. People want that. Hey, the people want it. I'm going to have to get some practice in. I did like an hour 5 run on a warrior before. No twink gear. No twink gear. An hour and 5 minutes. But, you know, that was a one-time thing. So, I don't know. I would do it tonight, but I'm exhausted. It's renewal time, so I actually have to work after this. I have to do a whole bunch of data hookup and spreadsheet crap, unfortunately. So that sucks. But I wanted to hop on. It is very unfortunate, but I've been working a little bit slower because I'm sick, so I cannot. No, not Claude, my friend, because all of our crap, like every client has a different setup and like they're nope. And we use oh gosh, what's the word? Oh, what's the right word when you create enterprise tool? What is it when you create your own tools? When your company creates their own tools? Enterprise? Enterprise? Not enterprise. It's a P. In-house. There's like a fancy word for it. Proprietary. Proprietary. There it is. Zed Pepega. There you go. The businessman. Yes, we have proprietary tools. And they're like custom cases for each client. So there's no uniform method to do this. And we've had some cases where AI has deleted our data or irrevocably changed up the code and like overwrote the backups. It's like we've had disasters with code or with AI. So we're skeptical. So I can't. Yep. Proprietary is exactly what I was looking for. Thank you. Try, you got that after just being sick. Yeah, I guys, I know I get sick a lot. I don't think I've been sick for like, it's been like 2 months since I was sick. There's people in my YouTube comments that are like, you get sick every week. No, I don't get sick every week. But it is like every 2 to 3 months now. We're doing a lot more stuff with like my kids and their friends, and we're going to like public events more. Right? So I'm getting exposed to a lot more illness. Remember, I work remote, and you know, every time I interact with other people, it was outside. Now we're all inside, getting germs a lot more, and I have a terrible immune system. So that's why I've been getting sick, unfortunately. I have been sick every league start. I remember I had a fever during my last Jonathan interview. I was literally delirious. And then for 0.3, I was probably the sickest ever. 0.3, I was so out of it. I was like slamming energy drinks, taking Dayquil, streaming, but it was so much fun. Doing Act 4 for the first time, like that whole, I think that might have been the funnest league launch I think I've had, because I got to play like a ton. That was really good. That was really fun. Kids are germ factories. Most parents get sick. Yeah, I know. Have you gotten recognized before? I have been recognized twice. Both times at my church, you guys. Yup. People recognized me at my church. Somebody recognized me from when I gave my baptism like testimonial, and somebody recognized me at an Easter egg hunt. They were like, oh my God. And they actually came up and talked to me. So... and they were a normal person. They were normal. It was crazy. Yeah, kids are literal petri dishes. Non-parents don't understand. Yeah. Have I ever thought about going full-time content? I have, but I have a family to take care of. And, you know, right now it's working out okay doing this. Would I like doing this full-time better? Would I be able to like do some pretty cool stuff? I think so personally, but I want to take care of my family, especially because we have another daughter on the way. So, and who knows? What if we accidentally, I mean, sorry. What if we have another blessing and we have a fourth kid? Then I think we'll need to get a bigger house. So, you know, and this whole thing, it can be very erratic. It can be erratic. Obviously, I would have more time to actually dedicate to this, you know, streaming 5-6 days a week, making consistent YouTube videos, you know, doing the whole playbook. But it's never a guarantee like my current job is. You know, I have a salary, I have healthcare, I have retirement. You know, that's a lot of stuff to walk away from. It's very risky with a family, especially in the US, especially with how unstable everything could be. It could all just vanish at the drop of a hat. Go get the vasectomy already. Well, we don't know if we want to have another or not. So we wanted to have a third kid, but we didn't want to have it until after ExileCon. Now my wife can't go to ExileCon. We were going to have a huge trip going to New Zealand all together, and now I have to bring my brother. Sorry, bro. But I much would have preferred my wife to go with me. That is something that usually happens to parents when they're involved in their kids' lives. Well, will I interview Jonathan again soon? I've thrown my name out there. It sounds like they've already scheduled one interview with DM and Gazzy. Maybe. We'll have to see. I'm basically a manager and a media planner in my IRL job. Insurance on a family of 5? Yeah. It's expensive. Flip it and send it to Cast on Comment. No, don't do that. Thought on 0.5 lore. What if it's music sound based? Dude, what if we get a bard class? I'm feeling decently better, you guys. I just have to work after this. Well, thank you, Omega Cybers. If it's in the cards, it's in the cards. If it's not, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll have fun regardless. I have plenty of ideas planned. Everything has been actually going very well channel-wise, so. You guys, it seems like most people have really been liking the videos. And I've loved the podcast with my bro. When will I start work? In a little bit. Yes, this is my Age of Mythology soundtrack. You thinking it's Ritual or Delirium, this teaser? Crunchy Napkin, we talked about it. I think it is Delirium. I mean, it's the color. The color schemes, the insanity word, the madness used. I think the kid is Tang Mazu. I think it's totally Delirium. Tuning Fork Ascendancy. Oh, shoot. Oh, sorry about that. Tuning Fork Ascendancy would be cool. I mean, what if we get a special weapon, the Tuning Fork, on what class would it be? What class? I don't know. Templar. Templar. Could be Templar. So. Okay. All right. I'm glad I was able to hop on for a little bit, you guys, but I am gonna have to go finish out my work. Let's see. We got any PoE 2 streamers live? We got anybody live I can raid? If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, you guys. Would appreciate it. We got Halsey. How about you guys go chat Halsey? She just went live. Raid to Lisa. Okay, or Lisa Ra. What's Lisa Ra? I'll search Lisa Ra. Lisa Ra. One viewer. Path of Exile 2. All right. Wait, is this the Lightning Arrow Master? All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. It was fun chatting about the teasers. I'll see you guys in a couple days. We'll probably do one more stream before the big reveal. Make sure to tune into my channel tomorrow for a lore video, and next week for a bunch of Path of Exile 2 news, you guys, okay? Go give Lisa Russ some love. See you guys. Have a good one. Oh, I didn't stop on you.